sound effects. You like them? I think they're pretty cool. So this would be our 1974 Ranchero 500. If you're familiar with the Starsky and Hutch cars, which were from '76, they look very similar to this. Not the same year, but it's close. But if you're familiar with the Rancheros, they were the competition to the El Camino that Chevrolet had. And in my opinion, they were better. Just saying. Maybe because I'm a Ford guy, but I think they were better looking, better styling. Oh, there's some nice bird poop. Okay, that'll wash off. Anyway, yeah, so this is a 74 Ranchero 500. These actually did come in a Squire model when the Squire would have had the wood paneling, but this one doesn't. Tailgate works on this. Nice storm, just left us. So, tailgate works fine. It's got a lot of surface rust. Originally the car was bought in Jersey, and I think the DSO was Lansing, Michigan. I got this here, these little things here. I don't know what this is. It came off there. Very, very thin. So I'm not sure if that's factory or not, but nevertheless, it doesn't look damaged. There's definitely no rust down here other than surface rust. And there's, you know, probably more than I'm used to seeing in Tucson. But it's a really solid vehicle, even for coming out of Jersey, because I don't think it was there very long. The last owner said that they were only there a year or so, and then they moved to the West Coast, and I tend to believe them because of how solid this vehicle is. Cool old Benton style wheels. It was undercoated, which makes sense for it to come out of Lansing, Michigan. It runs, doesn't run great. I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute. Side's really straight as well. Well, no, sorry, this side's got the dents. See the door right there? Fixable, totally fixable. Unless you want to swap doors, but I would just fix it. The rockers are good. This quarter panel is pretty decent as such. More in the tailgate. So, inside. Let's look inside real quick. Lights all work. Oh, engine-wise, it's an H code, which is a 351 Cleveland 2-barrel this year. It's pretty well loaded. I mean, it's got power steering, power brakes, power disc brakes. It's got air condition. And no gauge package, but that's okay. It's got roughly about 90,000 miles, I think. Nice and solid here. Black interior, which is definitely a plus, because most people like black interiors because it goes with everything, right? Did originally have a vinyl top, and this is actually really solid as well. That's where they put the roof on. It did get a hole on that side, very small hole over there in the vinyl top, but minute. This is solid. Okay. Probably could be sanded and redone to look better, but that's not my job right now. Back here, here's the original AC stuff. There's your jack, original spare. It looks like, geez, whole bias ply spare. Holy crap, it's probably original spare. No rot down there to speak of. Looks like it had factory tinted glass. So my guess is, the way I understand it, the guy knew he was moving from the East Coast to the West Coast when they ordered this car. So that's why he got it with air conditioning and tinted windows, things of that nature. So, makes sense to me. Here's some of the original undercoating. You see the bottom of the door is really nice. So if you run into any rust on this car, it's not going to be a lot, folks. Radio's been changed, obviously. What's that got? 93,000 and some change on it. Pretty sure it's original miles. Comes with a clean Arizona title. I don't think there's anything really in the glove box worth mentioning. There's the air cleaner I took off for now. Let's pop the hood. So let's pop the hood. Sorry, it's a two-hand job here. Hand job. One person, two hands. Take open it. That's what I meant to say. Here's your Cleveland. That's where the AC used to be. Power steering. Right now, power steering's on a little incorrect. Well, I had to change the belt because there's no AC. So, I'm not saying it's on 100% perfect, but I believe. See, these bolts here aren't tight, so I think they're the wrong bolts. But it's enough to where the power steering works and the water pump works. I have no idea what kind of shape the gas tank is in, so I really didn't want to put gas in the gas tank and have it just clog up. So for now, what I did was ran a little electric fuel pump to this, to the carburetor. I've been running it off that. And there's some original, it looks like undercoating maybe at the time. Original battery bracket. Anyway, Rancheros are great vehicles. Car, truck. And they drive nice, they drive like a car, they hold a lot of stuff, and they just look great. Nothing really else like them on the market. Never really was. I mean, an SUV is not a Ranchero or El Camino. Just ain't gonna happen. Cleveland's a great motor. It's a 2-barrel Cleveland, which the 2-barrel heads are fine, especially for today's fuel, today's octane available. If you want to bump up the horsepower on these, it's super easy to do with a few bolt-ons, and easy to get well over 300 horsepower to these if you want, no problem. A lot of the ACS stuff is still here. Well, the main stuff, some of it is missing. At least the major stuff, like the brackets are there and stuff. I'm all over the place on this car. Oh, let's start it up. I'll let you hear it. So, here. Start this up. Stay running. I know it's cold. Come on. Keep going. It is cold. But when it's cold, or like I started it once, when it's cold it pops more. And by that I mean pops through the carburetor more than I believe it should pop through the carburetor. We gotta hook up our fuel pump. And so I don't know if it maybe has a stuck valve. Kind of a telltale sign, but you'll hear in a second. Hang on. There's our VIN sticker door tag. Who doesn't like the doors? Gotta give lots of gas. See? It's cold, really cold. I'm gonna bump the idle up. Probably couldn't hurt. We can hear the engine. Actually, maybe just needs carburetor work, honestly. I bet the accelerator pump's not doing too well from sitting. But no smoke came out the back, no rod knocks, nothing like that. So I think we're okay. I think the engine's, for the most part, in decent shape. Come on, puppy. Well, anywho, it runs. It's not running fabulous, but you heard it run. Now I'm kind of on a mission. Hang on. While it was running, the power steering was working fine. I'll mess with the carburetor a little bit here, see if I can get it running a little bit better. But anyway, kind of get the point, right? Unhook that. There's your Cleveland. It's kind of running Cleveland. I'm gonna try to get running a little bit better to help make it shipping a little bit easier, so we don't have to worry about winching it up on a car hauler. If it's just a carburetor issue, that's not a big deal. If it's something else, I'm not sure I can get that done in time when I sell it. But what else? I think, I'm gonna have pictures of underneath this thing so you can see underneath it, see what the floors look like. I saw minor rust on the floors, nothing crazy, which is always good. And sorry, I'm just looking for something right here. And not a ton of rust, very mild stuff. The bed's really clean. And there's your 1974 Ranchero 500, folks. And hope you really enjoy it. Again, this side's not quite as straight as the other side, but again, all the headlights, taillights work, and the wheels are a nice touch, nice period correct item. Has it got dual exhaust? No, it's like single still. Wow. But that's it, and no cancer around the wheel well arches, which is nice. So been in Arizona a very long time, which is a good thing. Interior showing some age, of course. I'm sure the dash is probably cracked. Yeah, it's cracked. It's Arizona. But wouldn't take a lot to restore the interior. They make pretty much everything for these. Headliner's marginal, savable, usable. Pick one of those words. And anyway, so hope you enjoyed as much as we like bringing it to you. Incorrect original gas cap, that's got to go. But thanks for watching, and thanks for checking out our Ranchero. Speaking of these cars, we actually do have a 75 El Camino coming up, which is going to be really interesting. It's got a special front end on it that was a special order edition. Keep an eye out for that on our page. If you know anything about those, you should let me know, because they're a pretty rare item and you might know what I'm talking about. But we'll get to that next on our next couple videos. Thanks again.